You know, these cuts will affect us right here in Arkansas. The termination of at least $179 million in federal grants to the Arkansas Departments of Health and Human Services has been announced. Channel 7's Andrew Mobley has been trying to crunch the numbers for us. Andrew, I know you've been working really hard on this story.
Before we get into this, be warned that DOGE's online ledger has been criticized for accounting errors and miscalculations, and math was never my strong suit.
On Sunday, DOGE published on its online wall of receipts, where it lists cuts in federal spending, that multiple grants to the Arkansas Department of Health totaling over $158 million were terminated. That number is not the original total value of the grants, but appears to be the money that hasn't been spent yet, or what DOGE calls savings. We asked the Department of Health what that grant money funded and what programs may be affected, and received the following statement. The referenced funding was supplemental funding in immunizations, health disparities, and epidemiology and laboratory capacity, or ELC, funding. We always understood these were temporary grants. The ADH is adjusting accordingly and is well equipped to serve Arkansans. So how bad a hit is this to the Department of Health? Some of the grants in that $158 million total are likely multi-year, and we don't know how all of them were used. So it's hard to know without the department telling us. What we do know is that nearly half the department's funding is from federal grants. In the 2024 fiscal year, it received just over $360 million in revenue. Over $174 million of that was all federal grants. And it's not just the Department of Health that's been affected. The Arkansas Department of Human Services has had at least $11 million in federal grants canceled. A spokesperson for DHS told Channel 7 that these were mostly COVID-era American Rescue Plan Act grants, including the Substance Abuse Prevention and Treatment Block Grant and the Mental Health Block Grant. Temporary funds that supported several programs in these areas are no longer available. DHS told Channel 7 that it does not have an estimated total amount of the impacted grants, and that unimpacted providers and services will continue.
It might be apparent by now that everyone is still trying to figure out the full extent of the grant cancellations and assess what programs are being affected. We'll continue to keep an eye out here at Channel 7. On your side, I'm Andrew Mobley.
All right, Andrew, thank you. If you would like to see the full list of federal grant terminations affecting Arkansas and other states, we have a link for you right now on our website.